Hey guys, welcome to my first reaction video of sorts. Oh man, it's been a fucking crazy day. These two guys right here, they just made the biggest changes. So like a couple days ago, Nixon got sued for basically they got caught found like manipulating Q probabilities, and this was like the after results of the changes that they're gonna do. They said the MapleStory will no longer sell cubes. Now they will be done using through mesos. So basically all the cubes, like the red and black cubes, will not be sold through NX anymore. And we're gonna have like a meso pie system. Kind of like Reboot, but yeah. So right here on this chart, it goes from rare, epic, unique, and legendary. That's the amount of cost they'll cost. Uh, I think the blue is the regular server and purple is, I mean the pink and is Reboot. So if your item is level 200 and on legendary, it's gonna cost 54 mil to reroll your potential lines, and it's gonna function like a black cube. Yeah, or it's like a 250 item, it'll cost 60 mil or 51 mil at unique. So it's gonna be you'll no longer get cubes from bosses. I believe what's gonna happen, and you're just gonna have this like new like enhancement system just to roll. They're also implementing a mesos cap of which I kind of hate because before you can just farm as much mesos as possible, but now they're saying to combat like macros and bots, they're going to implement these um, daily limit on the amount of mesos a character can acquire. Say level 260, you can farm up to 150 mil. So right now I'm 277. I can only farm 160 mil mesos a day. To me, that's like, I feel like that's like nothing, which kind of sucks. Even for a regular server player. But for Reboot, they fucking gutted Reboot. Like Reboot just unplayable now. I don't even know the point of Reboot because in Reboot they're gonna where's the notes for Reboot? Um, the Mesos acquisition rate will be the change to the same as regular worlds. So this is kind of fucked up. Right now, Reboot has 5x Mesos rate, so they can afford cubes in their shop. But they're gonna change it to the regular Mesos rate, to the same as regular servers. Uh, like, what the fuck is the point of this change? Like, the point of Reboot is to for like a free-to-play server, you know? You can farm Mesos, you can cube your gear, so you can just like progress, you know, without paying money. Is like the intention of Reboot. But if they're changing the Mesos rate to be the same as a regular server, like, what is the point of playing on Reboot? Because all you do is literally farm measles on Reboot, just to upgrade your gear. Like that's literally the whole premise. But now if they're changing it to the same as regular server, like you're literally just playing on regular server with a trade ban because you can't trade anything in Reboot. Like damn, these Koreans really hate Reboot. Because back then they were like nerfing the Reboot for EXP2 and all the progression. Literally KMS did a boycott on boss drops because uh our pitch boss drop was intended to be like untradeable, but they were like, oh, they're making regular server a little more like Reboot. And they boycotted. Now Reboot is becoming more like regular server, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this change. I feel like this real like the game itself, Maple Story. I love it. I'll still play it. But the direction it's heading in right now, it's terrible. As a regular server, like this change, like cubes not costing NX is okay. Like I personally don't mind it. Like it's a great change for people who are free to play. It is nice for you to like basically cube stuff for free. Like sometimes you can't do some hard bosses. You don't get enough boss drops for cubes. You can progress, you know. Eventually you'll get enough missiles and you'll have 4 black cubes. It's I. But for reboot, got it. Unplayable. Also, they're giving these compensations. 3 meg potion, 300 soul of fragments. Not bad. Well, other than that, it's meh. You know, you're basically your BB box. Like with all these changes, like Wonky moving overseas, and then they're nerfing reboot before. Now they're nerfing again. I don't really know the direction this game is headed. I don't know if I'll like play as much. I know I just literally just uploaded my like weekly ball loot room, or I don't know. I might be like defunding, but yeah, this change is crazy. I don't like it, and I hope like the KMS will boycott again so they can find some other solution to this. I get that they don't want to sell cubes anymore because they're found out about the probability issues. It's like a trust, but I feel like this is even worse. It makes me lose their trust even more because the direction in this game is just going downhill and downhill. So yeah, um, thanks for watching. Have fun mapling.